Hi, good morning. Happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. Well, we've been off to a volatile start today that you can see the Dow here open down. Rose went positive, pulled back again. It's not down a whole lot, but down 39 points. But that's a lot of swings back and forth this morning. The same with the NASDAQ. Started off positive, came down here, dropped way down here. Then rose, went positive, and now is negative a little bit. S&P back and forth, negative. Russell is the only one at the moment that is positive. It started down, rose, then has had swings and is positive at the moment. So kind of a mix of a day. Again, not that it is a surprise, but there is still tariff stuff going on, and we're in the middle of the month. It's the 14th, and so theoretically, by the end of the month, this is supposed to all wrap up. The tariffs are supposed to all be settled and so on. So we will see how that plays out. As far as this little carpet is concerned, that you can see technology here is primarily red. Uh, Financials, communications, and so on are greener, and the others here are kind of a mixture of red and green. So uh, it's not a terribly bearish day. Again, it's not super strong either. And it just appears as if there's going to be lots of swings today. So I thought what we would do, just because we just spend a few minutes together, that we would look and wonder what the bigger picture is sharing and telling us, as far as the market is concerned. Because um, last week, let's see, this is it. Yeah, uh, we reached. Well, it was 2 weeks ago, I guess. All-time highs. And so right here you can see on this candle right there. This is a weekly chart. This is the Dow. And each one of these candles is a week. So last week ended up being bearish. That's this red candle. This week we're a little lower because we're bearish. And so the positive candle here, 3 weeks ago, reached an all-time high. It closed up here at an all-time high that went higher than these candles that are back here on the left side. So part of the reason that I wanted to look at this and talk about it is the fact that, as far as patterns go, this is sort of suggesting that we might be heading into a little period where we maybe could expect a little bit more of a pullback. And I'm going to get my little pencil here just so that I'm not just talking but actually showing you. Um, if I come over here and I can say, look at that. That dropped, rose, then a bigger drop, and we're heading up here, got up to the area where we were right here. And so we could have a little bit of a pullback and then this fall end up going up. That so far, this seems like what might be going to happen. That could very well, it could work out. Who knows, with politics and the tariffs and stuff. Could be that all of a sudden this will zoom up and do. But pattern wise, the way this looks like it is setting up is the fact that this could pull back a little bit. It might not come down here to the pivot point. It could, be part of the way or whatever, and then go sideways for a bit, and then end up heading up and, rising toward um, the end of the year and into the end of the year. This is just helping us to, if you want to say, look ahead and maybe anticipate what to expect. Now, I didn't really plan on doing this, but I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to switch this to a monthly chart. And when you look at this, you again can see that it is right up here, very close to the all-time high. When you come down here lower, oh, rats, I forgot that I took that off. Anyway, the point that I was going to share was the fact that matter of fact, I can do this, that the PPO is still down. It is still bearish, and it has not yet crossed up yet. So you can look right here. It is heading up, but it has been working on heading up since the beginning of this year. For the last 6 months, it has been trying to work its way to cross up and over the red line, but it is still in bearish territory. And if this was to, the market was to drop a little bit more, there could be a little bit more white space between the lines that gets in there for the next few weeks, month, 6 weeks, whatever, if it were to drop more, and then ultimately head up for the rest of the year. So that was kind of the point of me deciding to step back and look at this monthly chart, is the fact that no matter what, we are still technically in bearish territory, even though 2 weeks ago we hit all-time highs. So it is possible that this could be at this high level and pull back just a smidge, and then ultimately rise again. So we will see. We trade what the market hands out. A lot of us trade shorter time frame charts. And what I teach is the P3 patterns, P3.5 patterns, that you can apply to any time frame chart. It doesn't matter whether it's a monthly, weekly, daily, all the way down to a 1 minute chart. The patterns that you learn can be applied to any time frame chart. All right, I'm going to wrap this up, and I will chat with you next week. Take care now. Bye.